Welcome to my presentation. As you all know, there has been a big conflict going on with the Technova project, which is why I was sent out. The Chicago team has reportedly stopped talking to the Tokyo team because of major conflicts and vice versa. Currently, the project is 2 weeks off course, and there is about 5 million Technova has sunk into this project. They are one of our biggest clients, and a loss of this size would deal a great mark to the company. The biggest issue is that both companies do not know how to communicate on ideas for the project without offending one another. Because of this, I have figured out a way for both parties to put in ideas about the project and mend their relationship through communication. The root cause of these conflicts are culture-based. Chicago feels like things are not moving fast enough, and that they are being lied to. Tokyo believes that Chicago does not value their input and decides things without them. This is what appears to be the situation to both sides, but is actually a misunderstanding, since Tokyo uses different phrases to convey different meanings that are not apparent to Chicago. And Chicago is worried about being off track, so they decide things on their own if Tokyo does not respond fast enough. This is all about misunderstanding the respect each team expects from one another. In their minds, they're displaying it, but is two different things because of the cultural gap. The leaders of both groups are also not in communication, which is Jordan Mitchell in Chicago and Haruto Tanaka in Tokyo. As you can see in the slides, these are 3 separate incidences alone that have happened to cause conflict. To solve this problem, I propose that each team go to the balcony, as referenced in Mitchell and Gamlin, page 79. This will give each team time to cool down from their agitation from each other. It will also raise the question of what are the underlying issues each team is having with each other. I think this will benefit Chicago, since one of the biggest issues they have with Tokyo is misunderstanding what Tokyo's team is really saying to them. In this time they cool down, I think other measures should be put in place, such as a cross-cultural communication teacher to come in and give classes once a week to train our employees. I believe that even after one of these classes, they will better understand the other team and how to communicate with them better. After taking time to cool down, I think each team member should reach out to another team member one-on-one. According to Mitchell and Gamlin, in page 46, there are ways to get someone to open up by asking the right questions. If we teach these questions, maybe they'll be able to better understand the reasons for conflict with one another. Lastly, we will have to look at Rundon Flanagan's Engage Constructively model. This will ensure that after the questions have been asked, each team member can take in the information and actively listen. These approaches work better than any alternatives because they focus on communication that can be understood across cultures. It is also a one-on-one experience, so no one will feel offended or embarrassed in a group setting. It's all about having Tokyo and Chicago bond more and understand each other more. Finally, after one-on-one time, each team will be back to communicating after a week. I will have Tanaka and Jordan email me with the details of progress. Another thing I will do to ensure progress is being made is after 30 days, I will sit in on the class that the company has put in. And with the employees, I will ask questions to look for understanding. After another 90 days, I will return and sit in on the class again. I will ask more questions for understanding that are scenario-based. And finally, after 6 months, I will have my last drop in and ask how each person has used these concepts in real life. With these policy changes in classes, I think progress will be made. For this all to happen, though, I will need help from you in the form of resources. I will need to hire someone for these classes, which will improve your company and ensure something like this will never happen again. For that, I will need money and time for the employees to cool down and time for me to ensure progress is being made. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a good day.